Hello there, citizens of the internet. My name is Dohon, and welcome to my first ever video. Today I'll be taking a closer look at the BattleTech video game and its recently released backer exclusive beta. Now for you guys and gals who are wondering just what exactly is BattleTech, allow me to give you a quick and dirty summary. The game has been around for quite some time now. It started out as a miniature war game in the late 80s. Players of that game would buy miniature robots called battle mechs and duel amongst each other on the tablecloth. Since the 80s, the game has grown to encompass over 100 different novels, several dozens of rulebooks filled with different types of battle mechs, technical readouts, fiction, lore, you name it, it has come out. There also have been several other video games released in the past. Some of you might remember the MechWarrior series, the Mech Commander series, or the more recent MechWarrior Online. BattleTech the video game is the most recent addition to that lineup. It's being developed by the studio and the fine folks of Harebrained Schemes. Some of you might have played the Shadowrun games. They have been developed by the same studio. Now, because BattleTech has such a rich universe, it will take far more than just one video to go into detail on how BattleTech has come about, who the major players are, the major conflicts, just what is a battle mech. Those are all very interesting but also complex topics to tackle in this video. I will be making more of them and go into detail into those topics I just mentioned, but today I'll just be focusing on the BattleTech video game. This first video will be taking a closer look at the setup menu of a match you'll be playing. The beta at this current form only allows for just one simple game type. Well, simple. Plenty of action to have, ladies and gentlemen, plenty of action to have. In the beta, you can play a skirmish mode match against an AI opponent. You'll be controlling a team of 4 mechs, which is called a lance in the BattleTech universe, and you'll be facing another group of 4 battle mechs controlled by the AI. As you can see right in front of you, this is the setup menu. On the left hand side here, you can see my lance, as I have filled out at this moment with my 4 mechs. The right hand side here shows my opponent's mechs. The middle section is reserved for choosing your map and the mood that will prevail on the map you've chosen. And on the lower hand side, you also see the lance value budget. Each mech has a certain currency value assigned to it, which is called a C-bill in the battle mech universe. Each mech, which ranges from 20-ton scout mechs to 100-ton assault class mechs, each have a certain price assigned to them. This little menu on down below here allows you to choose the budget you'll be using for the match. It varies between 15 million, 20 million or 25 million C-bills. Now you have several ways on how to choose your lance. You can either pick one of the several presets that have been made available, as you can see here. Because I've chosen the war section for lance value budget, I have 3 main categories available to me. I can choose a light lance type, medium lance type, or a heavy lance type. Each section has a combination of 4 different mechs, each with their own different abilities and characteristics. You can also opt to customize your lance completely yourself. You can just click on one mech here. This is my first mech, the Awesome. Click on it and you'll be taken to a mech list. You can sort by name, cost, or tonnage. You can click on each mech to show you just what are the stats available to that mech. And little description and all different stats indicated here. A paper doll icon that shows you the distribution of armor and the inner structure the mech has. And you can also see the loadout of the mech you have selected right now. Once again, I will not be focusing in this video on each different mech. That will be discussed in future videos called Battle Mech Reports. Suffice to say, you have a lot of different mechs, even have different mech variants available to you. For instance, here you see the Awesome has been duplicated twice. However, the first one is a Awesome 8T model, while this one is an Awesome 8Q model. They are the same mech, but they have different hardpoints, so a different collection of weapons available to them. Variants can also differ in the armor tonnage assigned to them, the speed, the engine. It can all change quite radically from time to time between the different variants of a certain mech chassis. Not only can you pick your mech, you can also choose which pilot you want for a mech. You see right here on my first mech, the Awesome, it is piloted by a mech warrior, the name for a pilot in the BattleTech universe. Mech warrior called Ozon. If you click on him, you can also see a different list of all the pilots that are available in the beta. You do not pick and choose your own pilot by giving them a name, nickname, different stat abilities, and their special ability. In the beta, you are forced to choose from a list of mech warrior pilots made available to you. In the full version of BattleTech, you will be able to, for the single player campaign at least, to fully customize your pilots, change the portrait, name, nickname, ability, and so on. I will also be focusing more on the pilots and their different stats and special abilities in a future video. You also have the option when choosing the enemy's lands. You can choose from the different presets as available to yourself, or you can also choose to customize them completely as you want. Same goes for the pilots. You even have a random selection mode in which the composition of the enemy lands will be completely randomized, including their pilots that are piloting the mechs. Now this, however, do keep in mind that while the lands value budget is 25 million, it does not mean when you use the random option that it will be filled up till the limit of the lands budget. You might also be fighting a lance of 4 light mechs, maybe even 2 medium mechs, 2 lights, or even a very heavy lance filled up to 25 million. It is completely random. When you've chosen your own lance and the enemy's lance, you have to pick the map you'll be fighting on. The beta ships right now with 5 different maps, and each map has also a mood assigned to it. Moods vary in the way of weather characteristics and lighting. For instance, for the map I've chosen right here, River Crossing, I have 5 different mood sets. Rainy day, foggy night, foggy day, sunset, or twilight. They do not have, as far as I know, a direct impact on the gameplay or the match you'll be fighting. But then again, I haven't played a lot of matches so far, and I still have some things to learn. Once you've picked everything, you're ready to play your match. I'm going to get a cut in the video right here. I'll be uploading a second one right after. which shows you more about the interface and the fight you'll be having. I'll take a closer look at the UI interface, the mechs, and you get to see some big robots being blown up, which is something you are here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's be honest about that. I thank you all already for watching, and I hope to see you soon for my next video. Stay tuned.